Hello everyone. So today we're playing Penumbra Overture. Once I can get the mouse into the right area, there you go. Alright, well, we'll read this off first. There are things I need of you, things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If we are lucky, and by the time you receive this, I will be dead. If fate frowns upon, we will all perish. Alright, so it's a great start to the game. This is by Frictional, which is the creators of Amnesia. They work with the Chinese room, I believe it was, for Amnesia Machine for Pigs, and pretty well known for their horror games. Definitely enjoyable. We're gonna dig in. I've actually never played this game before, but I absolutely love. My story begins in February, year 2000, but I absolutely loved Amnesia, the first one. The second one,
I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it. So when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago. And so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever taken. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Okay. So, inheritance. So the game it's a little old. It came out in 2007. It's a little dated in the graphics wise, but we can always look past that for a good game. They're nice. Can I grab? Oh, cool! Dynamic shadows. Awesome. Okay. Here. Oh, I can't lift any further than that. Can I go swing it around? Swing it around. Catch it. There we go. A little better. It's like that desktop toy I have over there. It's got sand on the bottom, so as you spin it, it leaves a little pattern. Alright, so let's see what we got. Whiskey, empty. Shame. A good scientist always keeps a pen and paper handy just in case. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks won't change much in Greenland. So nice. So I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. So I'm looking forward to ice. I'm assuming in the area. We got some pictures. Playbook. That's Oh, I thought that was a Playboy poster. I was like, those are not attractive fish. Okay, so Playboy poster is nice. Some things don't change no matter how far you are from home. A photo of the fisherman's wife. She is no Playboy bunny, but she looks loving and kind. Aww. Got a chest. Kind of. Ooh, okay, I can lift. So similar to the fisherman's from privacy. We could, or I could just read a shit anyway. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you sit still and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life of sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Hendricksons in the village have asked me to see if you're coming by with any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Sow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. So, you know, you guys got a loving wife and family. Go to bed. Life preserver. Lifesaver. There we go. Well, sure. Got. Oh, okay. That was a flashlight. F is flashlight. It looks like I have a key as well. Some soup cans. I'm trying to read what's on it. Squid soup. Huh. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Got a bag. Can I open the bag up? Nope. Can't do anything with this jacket. It's weird. It looked like a Sprite for a second, but it's actually mapped. Alright, so we got a key. Tab. Okay, double click lets me use objects. Some batteries. And glow stick. Glow stick's G. Don't hit G. Wait, can I actually turn on and off the glow stick? Oh, and I got a padlock. Okay. I don't know if that's actually usable, but can we leave? It leads out to the deck, but I don't fancy braving that weather until I have to. Okay. Got shit to do here. Can I drink? Can I drink? Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, someone's gonna step in that. Oh, damn it. Oh, cool. The magic Greenland fairies cleaned that up for me. Awesome. Alright. This fog closed in on us almost as soon as we had left post. Haven't seen any landmarks for ages now. I don't know how they're managing to navigate. I'd be as good as lost at sea if I was on my own. Not a thought worth thinking. He's a captain. He's paid to do this shit. Alright. Christ, man. What do I do? Do I put down the shark teeth as traps? Map again. Chair. Great place for a chair. Yep. Sounds at the foot of your bed. Pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat, sleep, and well, do everything else in this one room for weeks at a time. Somewhere out there must be land and answers. Okay. Foot of the bed. I'm here, and there's... Oh, another bottle! Alright, that one was empty. Okay, let's not break that one. to inventory. Nope. Oh. Okay, I grabbed the notebook. N jots down. Wait. Use your notebook to jot down information. Okay, so N and P. And it looks like we're approaching Bay. Should try to chunk this quickly. Alright, fairies. Fairies, we need some help. Clean up on aisle 3. And there we go. Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, so it looks like we leave. As I stepped off the boat, settling out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. I knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. Jesus, right. So cold. I don't know where I am. I need shelter soon. Jump. My entire head went numb a long time ago, like I still heard the wind roaring past. Or is there some kind of animal in the distance? Ooh! What in hell is that? I don't care, I need shelter. It's frozen shut. I need something to break in. Padlock. Nope. Jack Daniels bottom? This way? Something over here. Oh, rock. It's okay, thanks. A rock. If I click and hold the interact button, I should just about manage to pick up that rock. The coals may be weak, but I can still throw things using the examine button right mouse when wow. Awesome. Kobe over here. There you go. Good enough. Where does it go? There we go. Okay. There you go. Alright. And we are in a tunnel. Perfect place. Calm down with the brightness at least. That's great. Those were voices. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Though looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? It's a barrel! Empty box with ammunition? What is this place? It's a steel rod. So one of the reasons I like these games so much is because of the fact that you really don't get many weapons, at least not in Amnesia. In Amnesia, you got no weapons, you're really defenseless. Similar vein to Outlast, but Amnesia did come first. But I believe in this you do get some kind of weapon. Usually it's like more melee-based stuff. But I actually have not played any of the Penumbra games, so I figured I'd start with the first one. More empty box of ammunition. Hammer. Let's see, I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. There you go, melee weapon. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right and then follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I reckon if I hold down mouse button, or right mouse, after the backswing, I should still be able to look around. So is this like Deadpool? Is he aware he's in a game at this point? No way. Okay, equipped hammer. Stabby. Swingy. Okay, understand. Okay, I get it. Okay, found lead. It's a wooden door. Hope it's open. Wait, so I can't... It's stuck. There must be something in the way. So I can't swing the hammer and... or hold the hammer and still grab stuff? That's kind of weird. Which is the exit procedures. Yeah, no one's exiting up there. I should have known that rusty old ladder wouldn't hold my weight, but I didn't have any choice. I'd rather die down here than suffer that cold any longer. It's not stuck on this side. Oh, I see. Down, hammer back up. What the hell did happen there? Oh. Oh. Secret? Looks like some kind of industrial mechanism. Though there's a hole in the center and no way to operate it. Wait, is this the other side of where I just was? And it is. Oh, okay. Calm down. This hatch is seriously solid. It won't open my hand. Someone obviously wants to keep people out or in. Okay, that's like horror game cliche at that point. I'm not trapped in here with me. So I have to go back out this way to the blue tunnel for some reason. That leads. Yeah, that led back there. So we're going this way. Left or right? Left. I can see the exit. Oh, wait, what? What just happened? I thought it was... Okay, I came in here. Wait. Oh, steel rod. Hey, look at me. I'm learnings. Almost. Is it? Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. Sounds like you made poor decisions at that point. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Right, got bullied. Now you're quitting. Hey, more booze! Oh, okay, that was... Oh. The fairies are in overtime. Ooh. There can be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. Yeah. If anyone hears me, I'll be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint to my... Oh, okay, that explains the blue tunnel. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. Okay. So... This is where we're going to get spookers. Best bet is to hide for a couple seconds or so, perfectly still. That'll make me properly hidden. So, are there bad things here? Like that, I'm virtually invisible, and after some time, I should get my night vision back, provided I stay still. Are they just fucking with me and there's nothing bad here? Because I'm not hearing footsteps or anything indicating bad stuff going on. I think I just found stairs. Yep. Nope, no, there's upstairs. Okay, so storage room and workshop. Alright. Continue on. We're just gonna stay crouched. Jot down a note just in case. Notice it. That's not a note. Was it? Okay. I found a locked door in the middle of the mine. Okay, great. That clearly explains our current situation. So do I go for the office or do I go for the storage room? We're just gonna stay crouched in time. Just in case. Pick up that lantern? No. Alright, so we're going to the storage room. Found my way there. Okay. Okay, so I came that way. Here, boogies. It's locked. Okay, so let's do this one by one. Balls on a box minus balls equals box. Push box over from ladder? Okay, it looks like there might be a ladder I run into. It shows some kind of trapdoor, but I can't see where it would be. Okay. And then this looks like some kind of musket farting, and I die. Perfect. Good job. Nailed it. Can we open this? Okay, we can open this. Alright, I think I'm okay. Okay, here's the box, and here's the balls. So we're gonna take all 3 balls out. Come on. Come on. Ah! Push you out of the way. All the way. So if I need to run, I need to get to this door quickly. There we go. And trap door. We're gonna crouch now. We're gonna crouch. What's that? Okay, that's that. You can stop rolling anytime now. Please stop. There we go. And more balls. Jeez. Okay, spider webs. Spooky. Oh, wait. That was a big ass spider. Ugh, spiders in small places. I don't know if I can go through with this. I think I can hear the pitter patter of your tiny feet. Oh, that was a big ass spider. Do you mind? Do you mind with that? That was a big ass spider. So it came this way. Wait. If it came this way, that means either there's more down here because the queen's there, or they're all going that way. We're gonna go this way. fresh. The steam could blister flesh and bone in an instant. I know, I've seen it happen. Oh no. I hear skittering. Hammer! 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 A horrible sight. Luckily it's mummified, or else the smell would have been awful. Alright, spiders don't count as mummified. Oh, a Dougie. I think it's some kind of Dougie. Focus down. I've got a flare. De-equip the flashlight, pick up the flare. What's this? Day 1. I begin this record, still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value, despite the chaos that has ensued in the 6 hours previous. My aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives, and to that end I barricade myself in a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. Was the locked part, I believe. The locked door we walked by. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps the mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. Day 3. I forecast that today the rescue crew will arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they will be unaware of my location, and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they had not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. Day 6. How much food does this guy have? My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake that was to act on both those assumptions and going outside of my safe haven. Okay, so he did give up the food idea. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I have found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously could not find sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature, which seemed to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beast. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe is now most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time, I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine. The key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area, I discovered the storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learned: I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Jeez. Day 34. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nestling on my open mouth. Oh, when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genius of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. This guy dead. Day 35. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I've had since the incident. By lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. Oh, Jesus. Why are you eating spiders? Why? Oh, God. I intend to venture into the basement beneath the storeroom in the name of science to discover more about these creatures' natural habitat. This guy's eating spiders. Jesus Christ. It's like reverse Spider-Man. One of these spiders are going to turn human. For 4 days now, I have survived solely off of the quite considerable substance provided by these spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck spelled on me once more when the batteries of my torch died, and I made a second life-saving surviving. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie for a few minutes. I will have attracted enough of the beast for a rather hearty meal. Oh, goody. So is this guy still alive? Dry, dusty old bags.